our home. Prosperity, liberty, and democracy. Our way of life. But it doesn't come free. It is every man, woman, and child's duty to protect our home, our culture, and our families. Why not make the most important decision of your life? Make the safety of your family a personal responsibility, and prove that you have the strength and courage to be free. Join the Helldivers. Travel the galaxy. Visit the capitals. Meet unusual people. And represent the Federation. Secure the resources we need to preserve our way of life. And create a future for Super Earth. Spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become more than you are. Become a hero. Become a legend.
What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are on a I don't want to say a new game because it's definitely not new. As you can see at the bottom there, it was copyright back in 2015. That is when the game came out. So this is called Helldivers. It does say Dive Harder. I do believe that that was one of the last updates that I got for free, or maybe with a season pass or something like that. I think the original name of the game is just Helldivers without the Dive Harder in there. But the reason why I'm bringing this game to you guys today is because they're actually making a second one. And keep in mind, this particular game, as far as the one that I'm playing for you guys today, this might not be your cup of tea. It is a top-down view game. It can be very quirky. Oh, really? It's going to take me through the training facility. Okay. So this is actually good because I wasn't sure what kind of mission I should do for you guys. I am playing on the PS5 today, not on the PS4, and I never did carry over the stuff, so this will be good. You guys will be able to see the quirkiness with the game. You guys will be able to see, you know, how the game actually handles and everything. To me, I loved this game. I don't have too many friends that actually prefer these type of games, though, so that's why I kind of got out of it, just because I do also enjoy playing with other people, and games like this aren't always, you know, everyone's, like I said, cup of tea. So keep in mind as well, Helldivers 2 that is coming out, I'm going to put it down in the description box, guys. I want you to check out that video. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. Helldivers 2 is actually going to be a third-person game. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be a third-person game. The graphics look absolutely amazing. As far as I know, at the moment, I don't know if they're going to change it, but at the moment, they've only announced the release for PC and for PS5 for Helldivers 2. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and get started here, and you guys can see some of the stuff here. So I'm not going to read this. Eventually they will do some talking, but we'll see what exactly is going on as far as, you know, how to play the game, the way it looks like, and the quirkiness that I'm referring to. So there's some of the quirkiness right there. It says repeatedly tap X to wake up. Use the left stick for bipedal motion, so obviously for walking. So we're going to keep hitting X there to kind of tap our guy as much as possible. There we go. Okay, and as you can see, using the right stick is how you aim, left stick is how you walk, and then other buttons will do different things, which I'm not going to press any of them because I don't remember exactly what they are, but it will go through that since we're doing the what's it called, the tutorial right now. So it says death, dismemberment, and or bodily injury can be sudden. As you probably noticed, blood is escaping your body. You can see yourself slowly bleeding out there, and I am actually bleeding out in the tutorial. I've never actually let myself die on this part. I don't think I should. So basically, they just want you to tap X, and you can literally revive yourself. Keep in mind, obviously, if you're being attacked while reviving yourself, that's going to still kill you off. Getting help from a teammate when down is much faster, and manually patching yourself up, proceeding to the firing range for combat training. So let's go ahead and head over to the combat training here. So it says pick up the ammunition to replenish our ammunition. So go ahead, walk over it, hit X. The weapon is currently empty. To solve this, Solve this by reloading. Press R1 to reload, which is a weird reload button, but you know, I'm sure that'll change with the third person of the next game. So let's hit R1. There we go. Alright, and this is an AR-19 Liberator. It is perfect for liberating foes from life. Eliminates all 4 targets. Hold R2 for automatic fire. So we're going to hit X. We're just going to hold R2. And then we're going to aim with the right stick, which this part it doesn't tell you. R1 to reload. It does look like the previous machine there is not helping us. It's in the way, basically. No, let's go ahead and shoot the other one. Okay, so we only had to shoot the tops off. I was under the impression that we had to destroy that whole middle piece here. Reloading discards the remaining rounds in your magazine, so it's not one of those games where you just, you know, should hit reload as much as possible. Once again, I don't know how that's going to be in the other Helldivers because it's third person. That might be different there. To maximize damage, the shot must hit the center of the target. So use R1 and gently press R2 to perform this single fire. Okay. So first, we're going to see about getting more ammo here. We're going to grab as much as we can. Looks like we can carry up to 12. Let's go ahead and reload. That'll take us to 11. Can we get a 12th? We can. Alright, so we're going to aim right at the center there, and we're going to tap R2. Perfect. Tap R2. Perfect. Proceed to grenade training for grenade training. Got it. Thank you. Let's head over here. Here is our grenade training. Grenades cause massive damage to lightly armored targets. Throw a grenade with L2 and simultaneously destroy all the targets. Okay, so let's aim right over here. Hit L2. Back up a little bit. There we go. Hold L2 and release for a longer throw. Moving in the direction of the throw will increase the range, simultaneously destroying all of the targets. So let's move towards them. Hold L2 and release. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Congratulations, you're now an expert at throwing grenades. Thank you. Alright, now we got some more stuff over here. When in combat, coordinating fire and maneuvers with squad members is essential to avoid loss of life. Lifelike Helldivers have been activated to invoke guilt if accidentally eliminated. So the game is 4 players, at least this one is. I believe the other one is also going to be 4 players. Like I said, I will put the link down in the description below so that you guys can watch the video on that. It does show a little bit of gameplay, but you can see 4 people running around, and like I said, it is third person. So for this lesson, you must use your sidearm. Hold triangle to equip your sidearm. The P2 Peacemaker, eliminate 3 targets. Do not eliminate Helldivers. Got it. So hold triangle. Here's our pistol. We need to reload it. We'll pick up all the ammo we can. Just the one. Got it. So we're going to aim right over there. Shoot that one. Aim right here in the center. Shoot that one and aim right there. Shoot that one. Perfect. Tip. Pressing triangle will toggle between support weapon and primary weapon. Holding triangle will toggle between sidearm and primary weapon. So keep that in mind. It can get a little hectic out there. The game reminds me a bit of what's it called? Starship Troopers. Because you do fight bugs and stuff like that. So and then the quirkiness also kind of relates to it, but they don't pull the whole, you know, would you like to know more thing. They might. It wouldn't surprise me if they do a quote in there from that. But with being overran by bugs and constantly getting swarmed and everything, make sure that you guys do know the difference between like switching to your support weapon and your actual sidearm. So if we hold triangle, you can see here this is our, actually that's just a regular rifle. Hold triangle. Oh no, okay, so we need to tap triangle for the support. So we don't have a support weapon. That's probably what we're going to go learn right now. So nothing in here. We got this guy. He's going to teach us how to sprint. We can use L3 while moving to sprint. Example, use tactical positioning, repositioning, aka bravely running away. Got it. So open the door and we're going to sprint. Sprint, 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 sprint. Made it. There was also a robot in there. I think he actually talks crap to you if you're going slow. I can't remember though. Alright, and then weapon fire can be avoided by hitting the deck. Crawl past the live fire turrets. Whatever you do, do not stand up during this exercise. Press square to go prone. So look at that. You can even go prone in the top-down game here. So we're gonna go prone, and we're just gonna crawl right under everything. And perfect. Stand back up by hitting square again. Recruit ChaosEclipse is now an expert in combat. Proceed to next area for specialized Helldiver training. Okay. Let's go ahead and sprint. Nope, that's not the sprint button. Let's go ahead and sprint. Alright, so here are what the maps look like. The new game, Helldivers 2, looks way more open than this, but I'm sure it will be just a map that you can do depending on the mission that you pick. So, Lesson 9, behind this gate is where 94.72% of Helldiver fatalities occur. You will learn how to use the most devastating warfare discipline in the human arsenal, stratagems. Helldiver support personnel who deploy stratagems within seconds of request. This includes equipment, ordnance, vehicles, and munitions. This allows for extreme tactical flexibility and is key to victory. Okay, so it says support stratagem. Hold L1 to bring up the radial menu and use the directional buttons to input the combination for resupply. Oh, I forgot that was even a thing. Call in the resupply stratagem by holding L1 and then entering down, down, up, right. So this is another thing that can get kind of hectic when you're trying to call in stuff. If you have enemies closing in on you, it does make you put in that combination. If you don't get it right, you have to start all over again. Most of them are pretty easy, but depending on what you're calling in, it will do different combinations. So it tells you down there if you're trying to call it in, do down, down, up, right. And I do think that is timed. You don't have to do it very fast, but you have to do it at least decently timed. So it says recruit ChaosEclipse is now equipped with a stratagem beacon. Hold R2, then release to throw or triangle to cancel. So we hold R2, then we release it. We're going to kind of throw it up a little bit. So that is where it's going to land. You do not want to stand there. It says a helipod has now been launched to a Helldiver ship in orbit. Stand clear of the designated deployment zone. Bodily dismemberment may otherwise occur. I don't think that said occur. Recruit ChaosEclipse is now cleared to call in close air support. Use the dive bomb stratagems and destroy all the targets. Reminder: L1 directional pad, then R2 to throw. Okay. So basically, it's telling me to use this to use a thing to call in like this instead of using my gun to destroy all of these things. So what that means is if we do L1, we're going to do right. That is our new thing that we have there. And then this is the basically an air attack. So we're going to throw it over there. That's where it's going to land at. There we go. You can kill teammates with stuff like that. Be very careful. I do believe you can also shoot teammates, so be very careful with that as well. There is friendly fire. The targets have been eliminated. Note that the dive bomb has limited number of uses. Uses are replenished between missions. Okay. Defense stratagem. Recruit ChaosEclipse will now deploy an AMG-2 minigun turret to defeat multiple targets. Turrets automatically track and engage targets. So L1, hold it. We're looking for the turret one there, so it's going to be that top one. So we're going to go left, down, up, right, left. And literally as I was saying that, I was putting it in. So that's roughly about how long you can take. You might be able to take longer. We'll try it if it lets us do another one. Please acknowledge that a MG2 minigun turret does not have any safety mechanisms. Go prone after deploying to avoid injury and or death. So basically what's going to happen here is when I deploy this, if an enemy pops up here, like right here where I'm standing, and I throw the turret here where this, like, whatever this metal thing is in the ground, if I'm standing in between them, the turret will aim at that and it will shoot whether I'm here or not. So basically they're telling you to go prone.
Defense
Oh,
drop incoming.
nope. I don't know why that did that, but they're telling you basically to go prone like so that when it does land, it won't actually shoot you. Wow, and I did not get up there. I promise you, I did not get up. I don't know what happened there. It's proficient with stratagems use. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and revive ourselves. Oh, I was trying to revive myself. I didn't get to see what that said. A Helldiver will soon become a casualty, and it is your task to reinforce. Okay, let me. I'm gonna end up dying in the tutorial. Now use reinforcement to call in a new Helldiver reinforced combination: up, down, right, left, up. New stratagem beacon will decide position of reinforcements. Okay, let's see if I can catch myself. Come on. Ah! Okay, so I died in tutorial. That is embarrassing, but funny at the same time. So, I really don't know what happened there. Maybe there's a little hill here. I'm not really sure, but I was laying down. Like, I mean, you guys seen me. I don't know if maybe I accidentally hit a button. No, square is the only one that lets me get up, so I don't know. Anyway, so let's hold L1, and we're going to call in more people here. So basically what they're talking about is this guy died. He did what I did. He got shot by the turret. He died. So now, in order for me to call him back in, I can use the one here at the very top that shows like the 3 little people, stuff like that. Or if you're calling for help in general, if you're playing solo and you want to go to like multiplayer, like you're getting overran, you want someone to come in and help you out, you would do up, down, right, left, up, and then it will give you this. You go ahead and launch that. And I don't know why we threw it way over there, but that'll work. So what happens is it'll come down and it will bring in a new Helldiver. So there's our teammate. That's a guy that came either from online, if we were calling a random person online, or that could be a revived person that was already down in our squad. And then it says reinforce will redeploy all squad members. Okay, so it would be all squad members. So if it's just you alive and you do have one of those, it will bring back all 3 squad members at the same time that are killed in action on beacon activation. So basically, beacon activation is when it actually landed. That's the beacon activation. Hey, look, there's people up there. Congratulations, you will now attempt the simulated Helldiver mission. The mission is the final step before recruits are awarded the rank of private. Okay.
Grenades!
Whoops. I keep hitting L2 to run. I don't know why. Alright, and I did save the clip right there just to make sure I'm not overwriting anything. So basically, this is a mission. It says recruit ChaosEclipse, locate and complete 2 objectives, and then extract, press the touchpad to open up the map to find the optimal path to the objectives. Okay. The map also scans for patrols. The alarm will be triggered if patrols detect Helldivers. This causes an encounter with enemy warriors. Avoid patrols or eliminate them before they have a chance to alarm. Okay. Final note: you have been given access to the MG94 machine gun stratagem. This is up to you if you want to call it in. Okay. So first things first, that is a support weapon. What they were talking about right now, we only have our 2 weapons here. As you can see, just tapping triangle, that's not doing anything for me. So since they are already giving us the option to call it in, I'm going to call it in now. So we're going to do down, left, down, up, right. And we're going to throw it right over here. We're going to wait for that to come in. We're going to pick up that support weapon.
Dropping equipment.
There we go. Now we have our support weapon. This is one where if you tap triangle, it will switch between your weapons here. Now,
Grenade!
oh, wrong button. How do you cancel? Can't cancel. Okay, I guess we're throwing it that way. Alright, and we don't get another grenade back. Alright, so what I was trying to see is if you actually have to switch your weapon in order to move faster and stuff, but it's not actually showing. So there's an enemy right there. We're going to go ahead and blast him. Okay. And then if we take a look at our touchpad here, you can see the red dots, the little beeps that it's doing there. Those are enemies. You can see the objective. This here is one objective. That is our escape area. There's the other objective, and that's it. So the maps are not too big, but being a top-down view game, it can seem like they're a little bit bigger. So it's still a pretty fun game, don't get me wrong, but it definitely has its own thing. So we're coming down this way to go here first. And when you come up to these, it will tell you what you have to do. So you have to deploy one of two, it says. So SAM site is activated by performing multiple input stages at the terminal. Press X on the screen and follow the instructions presented. So basically it's going to be like trying to call in a drop. So it's going to give us directional arrows to hit when we're trying to call this in. So we hit X here, it's going to be up, down, down, up. And then it is timed. While that timer is going, enemies do like to come in and basically try to stop you. So we just need to make sure that we are protecting it. Right now we're not being overran or anything, so that's why nothing really came in. Oh, that's telling us the same thing. Alright, so this objective is technically done. Go ahead and reload, waste at least one little ammo thing there. Alright, and then we're going to hit the touchpad again. As you can see, like I said, that one there, that is the final place we need to go to. So when it's grayed out like that, it's not really something you can do at the moment. So we're going to actually go up to this one first. Oh, and he just sent the alarm. So now we're going to have a whole bunch more incoming here.
Reloading.
Alright.
Throwing grenade.
Nope, I hit the wrong button again. Oh, there goes all of our grenades. Alright, but we're going to run this way. And we're actually going to go up here. So let's stop right here, check our mini-map, see if there's any enemies in the area as far as like, is it picking anything up? So there's enemies over there. You don't have to keep pulling up your mini-map. I just want to show you guys how it works. So this is a research sample. Scavenge enemy controlled planets for similar items to upgrade existing weapons and stratagems. You can find upgrades in the ship armory. So this is one reason why you'll want to make sure that you're killing everything and getting loot. Even over here, how there was nothing on the mini-map, you still may want to at least run over in this area and check it out, just because you might be missing something. So as you can see, it does go this way. It looks like we can go over there. So if we follow this path, we should be able to you know, take a look over here in the corner. So there's nothing there. It's probably because it's a tutorial, but usually things like that you will find stuff. Alright, and then we're just going to check our mini-map because we can't zoom out or anything. We're just looking for enemies. So it looks like they're below the point there. So we're going to come up here. And it looks like this is the point here where we need to be. Yeah, so there's one right on it. See if we can kill him before he sends off a signal. Got him. And let's try... Oh, there's another one over there. Or is that the same one? That was the same one. Okay. Alright, so this is the entrance to the deep abyss where the bugs come from. Call the Nux 223 Hellbomb stratagem. Hold L1 and use the touchpad to enter the combination. Once it has deployed, activate it to destroy the objective. Okay, so we're going to call in the Nuke, which looks like that nuke there. So we're going to do this one really slow just to see if we have enough time. So up, left, right, down, up. So it looks like you can do... Oh, God. So it looks like you... Oh, okay. Well, it looks like you can take as long as you want, as long as you don't get it wrong or have to start over, like I just abandoned it by not hitting that last one there. So keep that in mind, guys. You can take your time. Just don't be stressed out and trying to just hit random buttons. So up, left, right, down, up, down. And then We are going to call it over here.
Supplies incoming.
And keep in mind, this is just a supply for it. This is not the actual bomb.
Reloading.
Oh, it is the actual bomb. We're actually going to go ahead and get out of here. So let's run away from that. Because you can see the bomb on the little mini-map there. Or up on the top left where it's counting down. I might be wrong. We'll probably have to go back and pick it up. We'll check in a second. Warning, Nux bomb needs to be manually armed. Okay, so it is the bomb, but we do have to arm it. Everything within a significant radius will be completely obliterated. Okay. So let's go ahead and pick up the sample here. And I didn't get to read everything he said. Let's just see it again. Okay, so it's the same thing, just talking about the upgrades there. Oh, did he get it off? I don't think he did. Okay. So let's run up here. Oh, they're destroying the bomb. I didn't realize that they do that. Oh, they actually got it. They actually did destroy it. Wow, so I gotta call it in again. I wasn't paying attention to that. I forgot that that was even a thing.
Low on ammo.
Okay, so let's try this again. Do we have more enemies on us? Yeah, coming from that way. So we'll do it over here. So let's call it in again. Up, left, right, down, up, down. And we'll throw it right over there.
Equipment on its way.
It's going to take a minute to come in again. We're out of ammunition. No, we're not, because we still have our other gun here. This is my favorite gun in the game. I always call this thing in. When you're doing actual missions, it will give you the option of things that you can and can't call in while you're doing it, though. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Like, you can pick the gun or the nuke or things like that. Like, it'll actually give you an option as to which ones you want to do versus other things. And then obviously you can see here that this does not have the red arrow thing on it, but you can upgrade it to get that. Alright, so we have to hit X on it. Okay, and I guess we should probably run. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're already coming back. I didn't realize it would be that quick. I thought it was going to show us an area. I stood there for a second so that I could show you guys what the area was. And then when you die, be careful. You do drop your extra weapons. So we're going to pick this back up. But we are all done here. So now we can just head over to the actual extraction, which is over here. And we should be able to leave. Oh, no, we have to activate the SAM turret too still. So let's go back to where we were previously. No, I do not want to reload. Cancel that. Oh, wow, I wasted the entire clip because now it's not going to let me do anything. Okay, well, I guess we're going to reload. Okay, and then we're going to run. We're actually going to sprint over to the last spot. And actually, before we do that, we're going to hold L1. We're going to ask for more ammo. Throw that out. And this is just going to be for our normal gun here. Granted, it looks like it did give us more ammo when we died, so. Okay. Let's reload that and pick up the other one. Okay.
Throwing grenade.
Ah, wrong button again. Okay, here's the SAM spot. I'm gonna do up, down, down, up. Activate, so we're gonna do, oh, this is what I didn't do the first time. I didn't activate it. Hang on. Oh, did he get it off? No, I don't think he did. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually activate it. So down, right, 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 down, down, up. There we go. Okay, you have been awarded an extra auto reinforce. You will be redeployed after sustaining fatal injury. Use the map to find your next objective. So we already did the first objective. Technically, we did that in the wrong order. So that's probably why it revived us. It's probably just Because we should have actually, when you die, I don't think it gives you lives. I mean, it says +8 right there, but I don't think that's how that works. I don't remember, honestly. Okay, and then, so now this is actually highlighted where we can actually go to it, so it's up this way. So this is the extraction site here. Are you going to tell me about extracting? There we go. Extraction locator, it has been deployed. Input combination to request extraction by shuttle. This is your last stand, so don't forget to use your remaining stratagems. Got it. So first things first, we're going to do this. So we're going to do left, down, up, right, left. We are going to throw it, we'll do it up here. So that is a turret, guys. And I don't know if you can have more than one out at a time, but we're definitely going to give it a shot. So while that one's going, it's going to come up. Can we do another one at the same time? We can't. But we can do the other thing if we need to. Okay. So, oh god, I didn't get it. I was shooting all over the place. I panicked. Oh, hello. Okay, it's not even shooting that way. Okay. I thought it was shooting this way. I was worried. Oh, back up, back up. Oh no, it's shooting our robot friend there. I'm so sorry, little guy. Oh, and then I just shot it too. Okay, so now we can call this in. And then it looks like 30 seconds, so we are going to get a little bit more company here. Let's go ahead and reload our weapon, and let's hit the ground, because the turret is about to go off on some people.
Calculate the taste of freedom!
ETA T minus 15 seconds. T minus 10 seconds.
Alright, and it should show you where the shuttle's coming in at. Oh, hello. What were you shooting at? Okay, so don't stand under the shuttle. Okay, looks like it comes right at that spot. Yeah, if you stand under the shuttle, it will crush you. Just like when you're calling in things, if you stand under those, they will crush you. So it says board the shuttle. We'll take you to the SS Victory, where you'll report to its admiral. You will attain the rank of private and have the honor of wearing the Helldiver cape. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh god, no! Wow. Guess that's what happens when I keep trying to talk to you guys and miss my ship out of here. So let's call in another one.
Hold out. T minus 30 seconds.
I don't know if you can actually call in multiple ones in the game. I think you actually may die if you're playing with other people and they end up leaving you behind. So try not to do that, guys.
T minus 15 seconds.
I think our turret's done. Yeah, our turret's done.
ETA T minus 10 seconds. T minus 5 seconds. Shuttle arriving.
Okay, let it land. And then you do actually just walk into it like so. And there you go. And then from there it will show you guys going to the new space. I guess the ship, I wouldn't say new. I mean, you go to a ship and the ship is where you do all of your missions from and everything. So this is actually an add-on that we can use. It's called Helldiver. It has a little thing. You know what? That one actually might just be our new icon. I don't remember. We'll find out here in a second. I think it just gives us the cape with it. So booting ship online capabilities. This is because technically, like I said, it's counting it as our first playthrough since I don't have a save thing on the PS5.
Helldiver troops have captured the cyborg capital. Helldiver troops have defeated the Illuminate forces.
Okay, so it is actually showing my current rank, which is what my PS4 one is. So it does look like it's actually loading from the server now. So you can see there at the bottom left, I am rank 14. So we hit X.
Your missions.
So that's the Admiral talking, the one that is right there up by the computer thing that's up there.
Use the Galactic campaign map to choose a region, and then a planet.
Okay. Alright, so he's talking about this map up here, and you can see that we do have our little cape here. And if we come talk to this guy...
I'm the Chief Communications Officer, and this is your Armory console.
Okay, so he's just telling about the Armory console. So if we come over here, we can look at our Armory. So this is basically how long I played the game and everything. As you can see, I played back in March of 2016, March 2nd, 2016. Total mission time looks like I played for 12 hours. So as you can see, it's not hard to get ranks, guys. I've only played this game for 12 hours. I'm pretty sure that's hours. Unless that's days, but I'm pretty sure it's hours. But anyway, it's not hard to get rank in this game. As you can see, my standing is neutral there at the bottom. That's because they actually didn't have standing back then, so I don't know what standing that would be with. But these items that are here, so the right here where it says Ranger, that is the cape that we got. Well, not the Ranger cape, but that is a cape that we got that you can see on the back here. I did pick all of the Ranger stuff for my suit to match, but I do believe, yeah, I was gonna say, I do believe I have other stuff here. So you can kind of customize your guy, you know, pick how you want stuff. Things like this, where it looks like it's for cold weather. If I remember correctly, the weather does not come into effect in this game. There are snow maps, things like that, but it doesn't really change anything with how you play. Like, you're not gonna freeze to death if you're not wearing the right thing or anything like that. As far as I remember, I could be wrong about that. But yeah, so definitely check out the game, guys. It is very fun, like I said. This is, I think, the one that we originally got. The one that it basically gave us just now. And then obviously, you know, the longer you play the game and everything, the different things you do, objectives, it will give you different capes in here. And I don't even think I have them all. This is just what I have up to rank 14. And then you can see all my stuff over there on the right side. If we hit R1, you can look at our weapons here. They do have upgrades to the weapons and everything. You can see right now I even have research points. I have 3 of them, so I can technically research more of this stuff. I don't know where I was going with this. You can see all of the different types of weapons here. Now these weapons do require you to have either a certain level or certain amount of points to be able to unlock. So I don't remember how they work. Let's see if I click on that. Yeah, it's not saying anything. So it's probably based on level. It's not showing why it's locked or anything either. Maybe I need to unlock stuff from the previous weapon. No, because this one's unlocked and that one still has stuff that's locked there. So yeah, I'm not sure. I do believe it's based on level though, but I know a lot of this stuff was not in here. So they've definitely been still updating the game, and I think that there's actually 3 or 4 updates that I don't even own with this game, because they do have an Ultimate Edition out right now, which, by the way, that is on sale if you guys want to go and check that out. I don't know how much it currently costs because it won't show me the price because I already own this edition. So these are the stratagems that I was talking about. You can come in here, you can spend points on getting the different weapons as far as like being able to call stuff in. So obviously these ones are support. Oh, okay, supply. These are supply. They have defensive ones, and then they do have offensive ones, and then special ones. I didn't realize that that was even a thing. And then we have locked ones here that I haven't even opened. I'm not sure how you activate those either. That is probably also based on your points and everything. So you can read over the stuff that the different things do. So if we highlight this one here on the right side, it tells you over there it's an explosive anti-tank. It's a portable missile battery. It fires a salvo at the targeted location, pretty much obliterating anything in the targeted area. The missile battery takes a substantial amount of time to reload, blah blah blah. So you can read each one of these and you know, figure out what they do. I will say be careful with these. You don't get a penalty for killing teammates. I'm not saying to go and kill your teammates. Please don't be out there griefing each other. But at the same time, if you end up doing the nuke one that we did, where we accidentally killed ourselves, which it would probably be offensive. Nope, is it special? Yeah, it's special. So if you do the nuke one, keep in mind You know, if you put it close to other players and they're not paying attention, you will end up killing them, and then you're just hurting yourself, because at that point you need to revive them, which I think an instant death with this, you won't be able to revive them. You'll have to use this to call them back in. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, you know, play nice, be nice with each other. It is a fun game. You can definitely get along and do your thing. And then we do have perks here. This is what I was talking about. If you need a weapon that has the laser aim module, you can make sure that you have this unlocked, and then you can put it on your different weapons and stuff like that. And then of course you do have all these different things down here. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the game. What's over here? Encyclopedia. This is basically like a what is it called? Not lore. It's basically the stuff that you can learn in the game. I mean, they're calling it an encyclopedia, which definitely makes sense, but it's like, it just gives you information of all the different things that are in the game. You know, and look at that. You know, you can see that I've only got 2 in this area. I've only got 1 there, 1 there. So I haven't even like discovered everything about the game, but I promise you guys it is really a fun game. It's definitely pretty awesome. Definitely check it out.
Hold on a minute. I'm the
Let's
science
see.
officer. You can ask me anything about the enemies or environments we encounter. This here beside me is the encyclopedia.
Okay, so I don't remember what it's called, what I'm thinking of, but basically, like, you know how in other games where it'll have like the bestiary, I think is what it's called, not bestiality, you guys are sick, bestiary, where like every time you discover a new creature, it shows up in there, it tells you their weaknesses or strength. That's basically what this is. Granted, it gives you additional information, which is probably why they're calling it an encyclopedia. But if you see here, you can look at this scout bug. The danger is negligible. It uses talons as weapons. The resilience is lower, and the armor is light. So things like that, you know. And then if we talk with him again.
Spread across the galaxy. They're invading.
Okay, and then what do we have down here? Can we do anything down here? Okay, so that would be multiplayer there. I don't think these guys really do anything.
If you touch a bug, you may become infected.
Your arm will fall off. I think you're doing the universe a favor if we exterminate them.
All right.
Okay, so if we come up here and we look at the Galactical campaign, this is more for story missions, but the areas do change, and it's similar in multiplayer, but it's also a little bit different. So if we hit X there, you can see right now we are in the Prometheus system. If we hit X on that, it tells you there, actually just goes over to the other one. So basically it's just giving you a breakdown of the story. So Prometheus system, you have the bug home world over there. Let's see, can't do anything yet. Okay, it's just giving us an update for things that are happening, or things that have happened in the different systems. Wow, is it going to go all the way to 125? So it says War at the top there where it says Galactic Campaign Recap. It says War 125 Day 6. So I think it's just catching up with all the days and what's happened up until the current time in the thing there. So we're going to go ahead and hit X to skip it. Yep, so it went all the way to day 22, and basically it was showing where the bugs took control and then we took back control, things like that. So if we hit X to continue, X to continue again, looks like, oh, and we're still going for days. So it was a day 35 now. Okay, so this is the segment area. Hit X there. Come on, hit X there. Okay. Alright, so it tells you how many people are in that area right now. So there's 664 Helldivers that are playing the game right now. As you can see, our numbers for losses on the left side are gradually increasing. Enemies killed, that's rapidly increasing. So we're definitely doing some work out there. And then accidentals, that is players killing themselves or doing like I did, using your own technology as far as like the turrets and stuff to accidentally kill yourself. So be careful with that. As you can see, like I said, there are 664 people in the game in this area. But if you look where it says like friends online, I have 3 friends online right now. The Helldivers that are online, that is 672. I think that's going to blow up over time, maybe even with this game, just because the new one is going to be coming out. So people are going to be thinking it's going to be very similar to this, or they're at least going to try to get a feel for it and come and try to play this. If you hit, so these are the war fronts. You can actually pick, you know, the wise reason right there, and it will give you different missions in here to do. So you can see here, these are the different missions. Each one of the different missions, they do have different rewards. Okay. Okay. Got it. So the ones with the like little fire symbol there, that is basically the bug symbol. So if they have that symbol on them, that means that the bugs have more of an influence on that planet than we do. So it's going to be a bit of a harder mission. And if you look there on the right side, you can see it is a harder mission because the bugs have more influence. But at the same time, for us, the difficulty is just a dive in the park. So it's going to be very simple. You'll get a 50%, I'm sorry, you'll get a plus 50 XP boost with that. The harder the mission is, if we look at the different planets and we go higher, you can see the challenges raise higher and higher each time. If we look at the very last one, you can see there, which I can't even do that one, it requires rank 15. But if we look at the very last one there, you can see the XP boost for that one is 20,000. So even if I went to the previous one, that one is 15,000. And it does say the definition of insanity, so I'm sure it's extremely hard. It tells you the enemies are bugs, it tells you the type of environment. It has 3 little missions in there, so you would end up doing that. And then you do have ones like this, so bug ecologist, you would get a new cape for doing that one. With this one, you can get the MGX-42 machine gun, so maybe some of those things do have to be unlocked through here and not just through leveling up. You can see here, this one would give you Shredder missile strike. I can't even talk right. And if we hit R1 to look at the Warfront heroes, these are actual players that have been playing the game. That, you know, it tells you how many planets they completed, their influence, total mission time, things like that. So even the guy there at the top, I'm not saying he's ranked number 1, because if you go down at least by 2, the guy that's 2 under him has done definitely more planets, but this guy does have the most influence. I do think that this stuff is resetted every time there's a new, I guess, season. So definitely take that in consideration too, because obviously it's showing in this season this guy has played for 2 days, 11 hours, 32 minutes. He is level 50, so you know he's out there doing stuff, he's getting it done. And then if we come back this way, which I don't think it'll let me. Yeah, it won't let me. Okay. So if you look, let's see, how can I show this? Alright, so if you look at this, planet right here, under it you can see one of the big ships like ours. You can see there it says TNT 2 Cake. That is actually a player that is on that ship. If you come this way, you look at the one there, top left, that is MU_DE_Aries. That is another player. So these are actually people that are running missions right now. You can see one, there's kind of there, it's behind the thing there, but it says impossible_ship, I think. So these are all people that are actually playing the game currently. I don't think you can join them directly just based on their names, but you can at least see people that are in here. So, you know, maybe the one over there floating on the left that says BloodNet04 going behind the enemies killed number there. Maybe if I wanted to add that person, maybe I can look him up on PSN and try, you know, adding him there, see if that's something that he might be interested in, if he needs help, or if he at least wants to play some games together. So that is a good way to add some people that are already playing the game. And then obviously once you're doing the actual missions, you can add the people that you're playing with in there as well. So definitely something to take into consideration. If we go back here, you can look at the proving grounds. The proving grounds, I think, are just like a testing type thing, kind of where we already were, as far as like tutorial type area. And then you do have the heroes here, which it looks like this is the overall thing as far as the entire Federation, not just, you know, one area or whatever. And that is pretty much it, guys. When you do pick up a mission, it will open up one of these things. You'll just jump in the little scoop there and it'll shoot you out going down to the mission. Another game that this reminds me of is the oh, what is the name of that game? I played it a few times on the channel. It is the Galactic Rock Space thingy. I don't remember what it's called. Basically the one with the dwarves. It kind of reminds me of this too. Except with that one, of course, you know, you do have like different types of things and you actually go down into a cave. You don't land on the planet. But it has its quirkiness and everything like that. But the game, like I said, it is awesome, guys. If you want to check it out, definitely pick it up. Like I said, it's on sale right now for the Ultimate Edition, so you'll have even more stuff than I have. So at least give it a shot. It does not take long to level up in this game. It can be very fun, especially if you guys have friends that want to play it as well. And then, like I said, I will put a link to the Helldivers 2 in the description box so that you guys can check out that link as well. It looks absolutely amazing, guys. Going from this to a third-person game, you know, what is that? Within 8 years, I think that's absolutely amazing because it looks absolutely beautiful. The graphics look great. The bugs look great. It still looks like it has its quirkiness because they do have kind of a little cinematic in there as well. So it just looks really good, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure that you are hitting that like and subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, obviously, I'm not telling you to unsubscribe. But definitely hit the notification bell icon as well. If you guys want to know how often I'm posting videos, it will let you know every time I do post a new video. But thanks for joining me today, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.